Hello guys, Simon David here, and just like I promised, here we are with the bonus content of Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Just showing off a bunch of things that we didn't see, that I forgot about, or things that I accidentally skipped over, like the slick cutscene from the Flying Dutchman's Graveyard. Future me, please put that right here. Okay, thank you, future me. And the most important thing that we have here is, you see this theater up here? It looks like it's nothing, doesn't it? Well, it's not. Oh, I have to talk to the ticket booth now. In the original game, there was just like a big number here showing how much it cost.
Hello, sir. May I help you?
One movie ticket, my good man.
Yes, sir.
And if you talk to him
What
again...
if I want to watch a movie I haven't seen? Like, could I see Deathfish 2000?
Sorry, sir.
What about Carp Wars?
Obvious Star Wars parody.
No.
Nautical Nonsense 23, The Procrastination.
Sir, I'm on break now.
Oh, okay.
Nautical Nonsense 23. No way. I'm recording this in 2023. I hope my mic didn't peak there. I adjusted the settings, so I hope that isn't happening anymore, and I'm sorry that has been the past couple episodes. But anyways, in we go. Alright, so basically the theater just has a bunch of different concept art from what the game could be like before. So here we have some early versions of some tikis. For example, the wooden tiki used to look a bit more red in its design and have a nose. Thunder tikis could have been blue or green, apparently, and they decided against green fairly quickly, it seems. And I'm glad they went with that flying tiki design, to be fully honest. Not flying tiki, floating tiki. Right here we have the tubelets. And then this right here is early Murmelair stuff, which it seems pretty similar to the final product. The slick might have dripped oil, which did not actually end up happening. And the slick also used to have larger ears, which he does not have in the end. Sleepy Time has that. I don't really know a whole lot about this, so maybe I should just be quiet and let you guys look at all this. Unless I have something to say, so I'll just like pause like this for a few seconds and just let you see. Oh, I actually do have something to comment on about this. Robot Squidward was originally going to be a thing in the final game, but he was cut for time constraints. And we actually are not completely sure how he was going to work, but we know what he was going to look like, and he is in the multiplayer mode, which I will not be covering. Mostly because, have you ever heard of a beat 'em up? Because that's basically what the multiplayer mode is. It's not very fun. And that top thing up there, Robot SpongeBob with his muscle arms, that was an unused phase of the final boss, which he was going to have those on, and we really do not know much about it because this was, again, cut for time constraints because both the original and Rehydrated were rushed, which kind of ironic, I know. The Rehydrated devs wanted to put the unused content of the original in this, but time constraints happened again because they wanted Rehydrated to align with Sponge on the Run. But anyways, all we know is that Patrick was actually going to be part of the fight, which he's not in the final game. He was going to throw these rocks at the anchor arms and pop them. Robot SpongeBob would jump up and down. He would send these rainbow waves, which in the build that we found, they don't do anything, likely because the hitbox is never programmed. And there was also another thing that I don't remember. But yeah, it's interesting to know that, and I really wish we would have been able to see Robot Squidward and the second phase of Robot SpongeBob, but some things just aren't meant to be, I suppose. I think this is the Jellyfish Field slide. Okay, yeah, definitely. Whoa. Apparently there were gonna be a lot more crystals. Different... Wait, is that a bus stop in Bikini Bottom? I've actually never looked at this in Rehydrated, so that's pretty interesting. That one with King Jellyfish, that was a comparison for his Rehydrated design and his OG design. And that's everything, apparently. I thought there was a bit more, but I guess not. And I guess there's this guy watching the movie, but nobody else. Because maybe he's the only nerd that cares about cut content, like I am. And apparently nobody else in Bikini Bottom cares about that. This is just a series chock full of weird cuts, huh? I went with my dad to the grocery store to go pick up some things. But anyways, here we are. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to show you the cheesy strategy that I was talking about for both stages of the final boss. So, we're going to be cutting again. Here we go. Alright. So here is the other thing that I was talking about. So you do the first part like normal. You bounce off of this. Obviously all this is here, but that's because I've done it before. Then you spin onto this, and because you didn't jump, the game's like, oh, the trampoline's not supposed to work. You angle SpongeBob towards this wall. You jump, spin, spin. You land here. Then you go over and you destroy this. And then here you are at the very end of it, which you can just attack. Normally, Roboplankton would not be here, but because I actually did destroy all the fuses, he is going to be here. This is also how you beat the game as only SpongeBob. Now you may be wondering, like, hey, what about all the other fuses? And that doesn't matter in the original game, but that does matter in Rehydrated. You just have to jump down here, and you come down here and you break it. Simple as that. Another thing that I don't remember discussing, maybe I did, so I'm sorry if I'm covering the same thing twice, but you can actually just get out of bounds completely easily, like this. Yeah, this game was playtested very thoroughly. I can definitely tell. And in a similar spot, or well, not really in a similar spot, but in a nearby spot, there's another thing you can do up here to... I also may have discussed this, so I'm sorry if I'm covering it twice again, because I didn't actually look at the series. But anyways, you go over here, and you just let SpongeBob get caught in invisible walls over there over and over again, until eventually you scale high enough to get on top of Shady Shoals, just like the spatula name is called. And 3 guesses on what this skip name is called, and if you don't already know, then you probably don't know what it's called at all. But speedrunners call this Obama skip for some reason. I always found that very funny whenever I was looking it up. But anyways, I think that's just about everything there is to... Hey, pass me as an idiot. We're not actually done here. Future me, please go ahead and, that dream skip. You know what clip I'm talking about. Play that right here. Hey, so basically I turned off the sound right here because my microphone was not plugged in when I recorded this clip and that makes the audio sound all wonky. So basically what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to make the slick hit me in the perfect way by angling SpongeBob one of his feet on one of the white dots and the other on one of the bowling pins. And I'm letting that pull right there with half of the Krabby Patty back there. So when the slick begins firing his shot, that makes SpongeBob jump, spin, and he gets hit, as you'll see here, which gives him his double jump back, and it makes you get just enough distance to get over to the spatula. Awesome, thanks. Anyways, we're not actually done here. I forgot to go into the police station. Because there's something important in here. We got this thing. And you got all of these guys to talk to, and Plankton for whatever reason. He's here too. I don't know why. The fodder. Nifty electrical touch attack. Not tall enough to ride most roller coasters, but more vicious than a pack of rabid clams. G-Love has the most vicious smack attack, hands down. Alright. Expert foot masseuse, lemon squeezer, and does delightful hand puppet shows. Annoying missile attack, likes to throw tantrums, and other various military-grade ordnance. Not terribly friendly. Bot follow you, go boom. This is just the bot ticket for the friend you like least. Okay. This here is one mean varmint. Packs a .45 caliber cat crusher. Their most powerful doghouse made. Impressive meat byproduct attack, smarter than it looks. Goes well with broccoli and a nice... I actually don't know what that is. If somebody does know what that is, tell me. It sounds like alcohol, but this is E10 plus, so I doubt it. Shocking electrical attack, rather sensitive. Reads poetry, likes plants, and enjoys zapping wandering denizens. Comes in 3s or in 6-packs with coupon. Inexplicable jello attack. Stays crunchy even in milk. Lemon scented... Okay. Gamma ray attack. Somewhat unpredictable. Borrows money without returning it. And blasts things at random. Pesky little critter. Bites the hand that feeds it. Impressive array of tricks. Fetches sponge. Chases squirrels. And spontaneously combusts. Uncanny flying tartar sauce attack. Smells somewhat better than stale fish. I don't know about that. Mostly harmless, unless woken. Somewhat moody. Likes to express himself by blasting everything in sight or finger painting. How can he finger paint? He doesn't... Okay, whatever, sure. Disgusting oil blob attack. Doesn't wear underwear. He doesn't wear clothes at all. Or bathe very regularly. Just the kind of robot your mother warned you about, kids. Gee, yeah, that's very frightening, the fact that a robot doesn't wear underwear. Somewhat unstable critter. Beware his stinky doggy breath. Likes to chew toys, random citizens, and mimes. And Plankton himself. Plankton is the finest model citizen I know. He likes helping people, singing, hacking computers. Never mind that last bit. Plankton's the best. It's not much, but it's just a nice little activity to do. The robot viewer, like the sign said, that's what it's called. It's just a fun thing to look at. They didn't need to do this, but I appreciate the fact that they did. And I think that really actually is everything to do in Rehydrated. So thank you for watching for real this time. And hopefully, you know, if you want to, maybe I'll see you watching the Cosmic Shake. Well, see you if you leave a comment. I'll appreciate watching the view number go up. See ya.